going on, y'all? Today is actually Wednesday, and I delivered here a couple hours ago in New York, and I was really hoping that I would get a chance to grab another shorter load, but it's like a combination of brokers not wanting to do the setup and then brokers who you're set up with but you don't have ELD and they don't want to bypass it. Because if you know anything about carriers and whatnot and getting set up, these new brokers on the highway, they don't want to do a setup, and it kind of sucks because I'm ELD exempt, and some of these brokers, they want ELD tracking. That's the only way, but it is what it is. It sucks. Basically the only workaround around it is if I get an ELD on my truck, which I don't want to do. I don't want to get rid of my paper logs for a few brokers, but eventually I'll have to, because these bigger brokers, they require it. But in the meantime, we're gonna do an unboxing and I guess first impressions of a new diesel heater. So as you know, I mean, I've had my Thermostat, or however you say it. It's a German diesel heater. I've had that thing for I don't even know, a few years now. But then before I've bought this new one, Melissa's dad, when he's owned this truck, he's probably had one in here for 10-15 years, same diesel heater, and it still ran good, but it was like tripping out a little bit, acting up. Yeah, truck's dirty, got a bunch of stuff up there. It was acting up, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and invest into a new one. But I mean, those diesel heaters, I'm about to see how much they are now. So Thermostat diesel heater. So what I have is a D2, which is a 2 kilowatt. And Thermostat has one on 4 states, but this is diesel heater only. So diesel heater only with fuel pump, as you can see, $975, and that's only, you know, if you have an existing one and this thing craps out and you want to replace it, essentially. So heater only is $1,000. If you want to do the full kit, let's see here what kind of pricing you're looking at. Yeah, it's like $1,400 for this Thermostat. And the thing is, it's a German-made diesel heater. It's good, everybody knows, and nowadays you have a lot of like alternatives, a lot of cheap alternatives. But the thing is, there doesn't really seem to be a middle ground, something like in the middle where it's actually like quality but not so insanely priced. And I've installed that Chinese diesel heater for that one guy, and he's used it for one season. He hasn't had any issues with it, and the thing was like $150 or so, and it's a 4 kilowatt as well. But it's very cheaply built, and all the components are very cheaply built, and some of the components you got to replace. So this diesel heater that I'm going to be unboxing, this company sent it to me. It's called HLN. It's also a Chinese diesel heater. It's made in China as well. But I guess this company has been around for a very, very long time. You can look them up. This diesel heater, I believe, retails for around $700. And they're also sending me a coolant diesel heater. So I'm more excited about that one, but I'm also excited about this one because this is 4 kilowatts and the one I have is 2. And when it gets really, really cold, this one struggles heating up this space because this truck is just so poorly insulated. So I'm excited about that one. And then on top of that, it's got like Bluetooth, it's got Wi-Fi if you have Wi-Fi. It's got a timer. So like if you know, hey, I'm leaving on the road Sunday night at 5 p.m. and you get home Friday morning, you load up and you know you're going to be heading out at 5 p.m. and it's really, really cold. Well, instead of leaving that thing running all the time, you can just set a timer to turn on, you know, at 2 p.m. that day, 2 hours before, on your coolant and your cab heater, and it'll heat up your engine, it'll heat up your truck, and boom, you fire up and go. But without more blabbering, I already blabbered enough. We're going to probably put this down in my head and get to unboxing. So let's get at it. So just earlier I was shooting in 4K. I don't know why I was doing that, because it's a really hard file to download and work with. Like I said, the guy reached out to me. He was basically like, hey, this is who we are, this is what we do. And I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? I like free products. And I mean, full disclaimer, they gave me this for free. I didn't pay for anything. But as usual, I mean, I'm still gonna give it my honest opinion. I get to keep the product. There's no agreement or anything where, like, let me just open it. There's no agreement or anything where, like, I gotta say good stuff about it just because it's given to me. I'm not paid for it. I don't have a contract, nothing. So this is just, we send it to you. You open it up, tell us what you think, unbox it, install it, and go from there. So I've done a few diesel heaters, so I think that gives me a fairly good base on what to expect and what to compare. So we'll see how it does. They give you this Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and really nice controller where you can say it has a thermostat. Mine doesn't have thermostat, so that's the annoying part. When it's not that cold, it'll just keep blowing that heater in here and not turn down. So I'm assuming this would be the heater. Yep. Set this camera down and get some hands-on onto this thing. First shot, I guess. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. I mean, like, the plastic definitely feels different than the one I got off Amazon, and this thing is pretty massive compared to the one that's under my bed. HLN 4 kilowatt. Your regular should unscrew. Does it unscrew all the way? I believe it does. That's got these levers. Yep. I mean, to be honest, so far I'm not seeing anything that would say this is $1,000+ heater. It feels like very good quality. I mean, the wires are good and everything, connectors, but there's nothing about this that screams like, hey, this is higher end stuff. And I mean, it's the same thing with the Webasto as well, and Eberspacher and all these other brands. At the end of the day, I think, like, as long as you have any type of heater in your truck, whether it's a cheaper Chinese made one off Amazon or a more proven one like this one, I don't think it really matters. How the hell did I do this? There we go. I don't think it really matters as long as you're not idling your truck, which obviously, like, if you're getting something that's proven to work from a company similar to this one, you're gonna have a better experience, and you know, they're gonna have things that are worked out that other company might have not worked out. So let's open up this other box. And see the accessories, I guess, and everything that comes in here, because usually this is where the other cheaper ones, they start slacking pretty hard, because they just kind of make the diesel heater and they're like, you know, screw this other stuff, and then you got to spend some money and upgrade it. So got this whole setup, which I don't even know what is all going on. I guess this is the harness, and then the fuel pickup tube. Here's your exhaust, and then your intake. Then you have your fuel lines, and then you have your plate and your heater hose, and then I'm not sure what's in here, probably the controller. Yep. This feels nice. Feels like nice quality. The controller also feels pretty nice. Let's move this. There we go. The controller feels pretty nice. Put that back in the box. Show you what's in there. Exhaust. It's like a muffler, I guess. It's cool. Put that back there. And then over here you have your truck 30, 40, whatever. This would be, I guess, your intake. If you want to run a different one, which is like similar to the one I have right there. And then you have very nice clamps. Clamps for your hoses, self-tappers, zip ties. A little thank you letter. And then let's check out this harness. I'm sorry I'm like moving this around, but it's just like I don't want to put it on my head, and I don't know if it's within view or what. Got your intake muffler, silencer. Looks like you could put this on a gun. And here's your harness. And then they also give you a pickup tube that you can, I guess, screw into your fuel tank, which I'm not going to need because I'm just going to use my existing one. But when I get the second one for my diesel heater, for my engine, I'm probably going to be using that. And then, yeah, here's like your whole harness, which basically, I guess this is your fuse, and your plug-in right here, and then a longer harness. It's a very, very long harness. I don't know why I would need a harness this big, because I mean you would just run your positive and negative inside the truck and then connect this. But I mean, there's not much to say about this. I mean, harness just like any other harness, it's gonna work and perform, and that's it. I mean, there's not much else to it really. I mean, once we fire it up, we'll be able to tell how it works. This is your little fuse box. 20 amp fuse. I mean, yeah, I mean, first impressions, I mean, seems good. I mean, can I tell like way too much from the $200 diesel heater? Honestly, so far, I mean, everything is kind of fairly similar, but then again, even my Eberspacher is fairly similar. You know, I think mainly it's how well these things hold up over time and how well they do. So we'll see how the remote does. We'll see how the timer does, how easy it is to install. So keep you guys posted. But for now, we've got a kind of a big mess on our hands, and I'm definitely excited to have a bigger diesel heater. It's quite a bit bigger than the one I have, I guarantee you that. But yeah, that's gonna be the unboxing video, and hopefully you like it. First impressions, I guess, even though you can't really get an impression over something from me talking about it on video. But I mean, yeah, got your harness, got your whatever connector, your instructions, and that's it. We're gonna be installing that thing under the bed, hopefully, when I have some more downtime, because it's raining now. And catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching on this one. Hopefully I guess some short load today. Later.